I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. I'm so tired of people telling me that, oh, I understand how you feel. It's hard being a single mom, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is, but you don't understand how I feel because you have a spouse or somebody to help you take your kids, your family, your mom, dad, grandma, your baby dad, take them on the weekends. No, I don't get that. I pay for my freedom and I'm tired of it, and I'm a broke ass bitch.
100 points because you're such a good mom.
I'm so fucking tired of being disappointed by men. I'm so fucking tired of getting hurt. I'm so fucking tired of men lying and then calling it honesty. I'm so tired of men pretending like they want to be in a relationship with you and literally pretend and act like they are in a relationship with you just for them to turn around weeks later and say they don't want a relationship with you. So what the fuck were you doing the entire time? Were we playing pretend? How old are we? I thought we stopped playing pretend when we turned like 9. Why are we still doing it? Why are you a little boy in a man's body? Why have you not matured yet? Why do I have to be disappointed and feel like a fool every fucking time?
Women.
Gentlemen, welcome back to another video of single mothers, and for this video I've fixed the audio, still haven't fixed the character, but step by step, gentlemen. Now without further ado, let's get started.
I'm over it. I'm fucking over it. I'm so tired of people telling me that, oh, I understand how you feel. It's hard being a single mom, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it is, but you don't understand how I feel because you have a spouse or somebody to help you take your kids, your family, your mom, dad, grandma, your baby dad, take them on the weekends. No, I don't get that. I pay for my freedom and I'm tired of it, and I'm a broke ass bitch. I literally had to save up, sell baby clothes in order to get 4 hours of freedom this past Saturday. Yeah, and I can't get a job because I can't afford childcare because their dad doesn't want to help me do anything. Can't take him to court because he's about to get sued because he hit somebody and didn't have insurance, so they took his license. So it's just a big old fest. And I have no support, nobody. Not a person, not a single soul. So until I can find a at-home job, or when I get to 1,000 fucking followers on here, I'll be doing the AI shit. Hi, hot dog, ice cream, yum, rose. Swear to
the NPC stuff, gentlemen, if you don't know what this is, that's a good sign, but it's I can't even explain it. It's like just repeating the same bullcrap over and over, and people pay for that. It's, I'll just, never mind. Here's the thing, guys. This woman, I'll make an analogy with homeless people, or, you know, people who are, you know, who have been out of the system, out of the whole thing for many years. Okay, some people pity them, like, I mean, you have to pity them at some level, but you have to understand, like, over 90% of homeless people are not people who have just slipped up, you know, just one bad thing happened and their whole life went to ruins. No, it's people who don't have families, who don't have friends, who don't have jobs, obviously, you know. It's people who have taken many decisions along their life who have ended in them being homeless. Most of these people are either substance addicts or, you know, people who, you know, have mental problems due to being addicted to substances in the past. You know, like, if you lose all your money, if you lose your home, you still have your family. If you don't have a family, you still have friends who can help you, you know, get to your feet, get up. In order to become truly homeless and you just have nobody to help you, it's not about just one slip up, it's a series of decisions. It's the same with this woman. You know, she's trying to play the victim that she doesn't have her family. Okay, let's give you the benefit of the doubt that your whole family just passed away, which is extremely unlikely. You don't have friends. You don't have friendly neighbors. Like, forget the family. Why don't you have friends? to help you through this, you know, to give you some money before you start working, or, you know, go live on a rent with them. I don't know. There are so many options. There are so many things you can do if you have the basics to live in a society, a group of enough friends, you know, I know, some neighbors, you know, helpful neighbors. But this woman doesn't have anything, guys. And of course, I'm 99% sure that she's the one to blame. She probably left her family because she made poor decisions in regards to dating, or maybe she became a single mother, etc. Maybe they had some kind of discussion, but she left them, and now her ego is too big to go back and ask for help, is probably what's happening. She doesn't have friends, which speaks a lot about her personality. To not have one, you know, close friend speaks more about you than it speaks about them. It's really a red flag. This one doesn't have anyone. And speaking about her husband, you know, he doesn't have a license. He got in a fight or something. He's probably an a-hole too. I mean, he must be an a-hole, right? He left her, not caring about the child at all, which, you know, leaving this woman, not so hard to do, but, you know, leaving your child behind is not something that men usually do or like to do. So this woman, guys, just made all the wrong choices in regards to her family, in regards to her, you know, partner, in regards to the children that she has right now and why she has it. It is just so many wrong decisions. But we play victim, right? That she misses the part where she made some mistake. She misses the part where she has to take accountability. It's just playing the victim. I don't have anyone, not family, you know, not a baby daddy, nothing. Well, that's 99.9% on you.
God, I'll do it, because these bitches are making money and I don't give a fuck. I'm a broke ass bitch and I need some fucking help. So I'm ready to have a life again. And it's not fucking fair that all these other bitches get to have a life and get to have, you know what I'm saying, have family help them and everything. I don't get that. I have to pay for my freedom, and like we just talked about, I'm a broke ass bitch and I don't have it. I can't do it. But it's okay, I'll be fine. I'll be just fine. I'm gonna figure it out. And the government won't help me right now because you have to have a full-time job in order to get childcare assistance. And how the fuck does that make sense? I need childcare assistance in order to get a fucking job, people. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. I'm over it. I just wanted to rant about it. But it's fine. We're all gonna make it. I'm just hoping I meet someone out there that, like a mom, that completely has been through my shoes, and not just a mom that's saying, oh yeah, I totally understand. Then as she takes her fucking kids to her mom's to go party all weekend or have a week vacation. I haven't had a vacation in 7 years. So, we'll just talk about that later. But I love you guys.
I mean, at least you have money for makeup, right? Guys, these women, I don't know how much makeup costs specifically, but I don't think it's cheap. Anyway, it's about priorities, right? We can't live without our makeup and without our nose piercing. Whatever, spend your money however you like. The thing is, guys, men who are financially stable, they have a target on their back. I'm telling you, if you're a man who has made it in life and you think that everything is good, my man, you have a target on your back. You have a red light pointing at you. Women like this, who are desperate for that financial support, are out there lurking in the shadows, looking for men to help them, to pick up the pieces of their broken life, to literally save them. You know, as in the stories where the prince saved the princess from the tower with the dragon, whatever. These women need to be saved from all their bad choices, from a lot of times from debt, even like university debt. A lot of times because they are, you know, they have a child and they just want more financial support. In most of the cases because they miss the validation and they want a farm of validation, you know. They don't respect you. They don't like you. They don't care about you. They don't care if your name is Mike or Dave. They don't care how you look in a lot of the cases because they're not in it because they feel something towards you. They just literally look at you like a walking wallet, you know, a walking ATM. So be careful out there, guys, you know. You're not here to save anyone.
You're dating as a single mom and a man asks, oh, what are you doing this weekend? What are you doing today? When you show that you're putting your children as a priority, like, oh, I'm taking my daughter to the museum. We've been learning about, art. I don't know. We've been learning about animals. We're going to the zoo this weekend. Like, that kind of stuff is super attractive, and a man is going to look at that and be like, wow, she really cares about her kids. Like, wow, I might, think about actually creating a family with this woman. I might want to have kids with her too, because she's just such a good mother to her own children. So yes, ladies, it's just really important for you to be prioritizing your children. If you're married, well, any woman that has children or any woman that is going to be a mother, I think that this information is just super helpful. But like I said, if you are a single mom and you're looking to date, this is going to boost your ranking like tremendously, like 100 points, because you're such a good mom. Trust me.
Do you trust her, gentlemen? Now, my take is, yes, obviously caring for your children will always be a good sign, a green flag. But you still have to understand, you are a single mother, right? So it won't increase your status. A man who is already divorced and maybe has his, children of his own, yeah, maybe in his eyes you will be more valuable because you show him that you could be a good mother and that you could treat his children well as well. But to a single guy who's in his, who's 25, 26, 27, he just made it in life, he's starting to lay back, and you tell him, hey, why don't you date a single mother who already has kids instead of a younger, more fertile, more attractive version? It just doesn't make any sense, guys. The first question is, why exactly are you divorced? If you're a good mother but you ditched your husband, doesn't really make it better for you. But let's just assume that something happened to the husband, and you are just a good single mother who is a widow. Yes, that's more value to you if you're a good mother. But hey, in the end, I just don't understand why men should settle for a woman who already has children from another man. It's not how it usually goes. You could go as a woman, as a single mother, you could go for other single dads, but they don't want to do that, right? They still want the Prince Charming. They still want the single guy who has just made it in life, has a lot of money, I don't know, has time for them, and is just really attractive and playful and does a lot of things. I don't know, guys. I'll never understand why women are trying so hard to make single mothers and single ladies in their 20s equally as valuable when they're clearly not.
I'm so fucking tired of being disappointed by men. I'm so fucking tired of getting hurt. I'm so fucking tired of men lying and then calling it honesty. I'm so tired of men pretending like they want to be in a relationship with you and literally pretend and act like they're in a relationship with you just for them to turn around weeks later and say they don't want a relationship with you. So what the fuck were you doing the entire time? Were we playing pretend? How old are we? I thought we stopped playing pretend when we turned like 9. Why are we still doing it? Why are you a little boy in a man's body? Why have you not matured yet? Why do I have to be disappointed and feel like a fool every fucking time? I'm so tired, because from what I've also learned about guys is that they know right away. They know pretty early on if they see it with you or they don't, and they're not going to waste their fucking time if they don't see it, right? And I'm not talking about like just keeping you around, kind of breadcrumbing you just to like be able to get into your pants so that, you go out on a night out so that they can text you at 2 a.m. and you come over. I'm just saying, like, I've gone through enough, I've been through enough that like I know the difference. I can usually spot the difference. I'm talking about guys that are coming over, cooking me dinner, hanging out multiple times a week, going on dates, paying for things. I'm meeting their friends, they're meeting my friends. Like, very much dating, right? So you can do all of the long-term relationshipy things with me, but
Yeah. Very quiet, like dating, but not dating. These women, guys, they show with their own words that they are to blame. If you are really like dating, but you're not dating, you're not doing anything at all. You know? If there's something that doesn't add up here, it's either her radar is not good, so she thinks that, you know, she's into the good men, but she's into the bad boys, as they always do. Or either she really is going for the good guys, but when they find out who she truly is, they leave. You know, maybe they find an OF account, maybe they learn about her body count, maybe they just stick around with her and find out she's really annoying. Something's off, right? Because I'll repeat the formula again. If you are a good woman, you know, and you pick good men, nothing can go wrong. 99.9% of the cases, you're going to make it, you're going to have a family, you're going to have children, because good men value and are thirsty for traditional good women. So again, if you are a good woman and if you are picking good men, nothing can go wrong. So something is off. You're either not going for the good man or you're not a good woman by yourself. And, you know, going back to the video, how come you date these men for weeks at a time where they supposedly cook for you, you know, and all of this stuff, but you're not a relationship? Then what are you? You're hooking up already, you're spreading your legs, you're friends with benefits, or you're not even friends. These guys you probably don't even know. You're going through hookup culture. You know what I mean? Where is the relationship?
but then turn around and say you don't see the long-term relationship with me. Everyone's like, oh my god, Lindsay, how do you deal with heartache? How do you deal with like getting rejected and getting your feelings hurt? I like don't handle it well, but the more it happens, the better I become at just like fucking letting it go. I used to always turn it around and be like, okay, well, what happened and why me and what did I do wrong and why didn't he like me? Now, there's no rhyme or reason. I've literally learned that it is nothing to do with me, and that's
No. You see, gentlemen, she's starting to go down that dark path. She's starting to go, towards the down spiral of wrong decision after wrong decision. There is something wrong, and we figured, we can already tell, it's something that has to deal with you. You're either not a good girlfriend, you're either not securing the commitment up front, something is off. But she doesn't take accountability for that, guys, because she feels that she's entitled to every man's heart. She feels like she deserves every man to be, infatuated with her. And when she doesn't get it and she just stumbles and picks the man who just wants to have fun, then, well, it can't be me, right? Because I'm perfect, you just see I'm God's gift to the earth. So why are they not falling in love with me and securing and providing for me? And now she's already starting with the coping with, well, it cannot be me. It must, it's everything but not me. And yeah, you can see where this is going.
That's not to say I'm perfect. That's not to say that, like, everyone has to like me. But it doesn't matter, honestly, what they tell me. It doesn't make it any better. So asking them, like, what went wrong, save yourself the fucking time. Save yourself the text message. Save yourself. They're gonna lie. You're never gonna get the real truth. It sucks to get excited about someone and to really put your time and energy and for it to be reciprocated and for it to be going well and then for it to be taken away from you without you understanding and without getting any type of like good reason, because most likely it has nothing to do with you. Because honestly, I think he could see a long-term relationship with me because he wouldn't have done all that shit if he couldn't have, and it's something that he needs to deal with within himself. Either one, he's not ready for a long-term relationship, period. Not because it's with you, with anyone. And maybe you're the first girl that he actually started to see and feel a long-term relationship with, and he panicked. He freaked out. He had put his foot in the water and he panicked and got cold feet and basically blamed it on you. When in reality, he might have some unhealed trauma, isn't over his ex-girlfriend, is stressed out. Like, you never fucking know, but most of the time the guy is not going to take the responsibility or take the time to probably self-reflect and deep dive into why he can't see a relationship with you when you guys get along like a house on fire, and he probably won't find someone that he gets along better with in a while, and maybe he'll figure it out later and and be like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. But by that point, it's going to be too fucking late. So I can sit here and boo-hoo and be upset.
All the stereotypical coping. you know, he's not gonna find someone else that is better than me. I'm literally the best for him. He will regret it in the future. He will cry, you know, in the corner of his bed thinking about me. All the cope, all the stereotypical cope that we hear just bunched up in one single video. It didn't take her long to start coping so hard, you know. But let's finish the TikTok and we'll discuss it.
And, you know, and try to hope that he figures out what he lost, or just understand that the person that you're meant to be with won't fucking like let you go and will realize how special the person in front of them is, and won't.
The TikTok ends right here, guys, and you know, I don't know about you, leave me your thoughts down in the comments, but if I were a guy, you know, who knew this woman and I was interested in her, I liked her, and I was in this very car being interested in her and she telling me those things, I would immediately fall out of love. You know, I would immediately do a 180 on my feelings, because you know, this woman is a woman who, first off, has been with a lot of dudes, you know, Town Bicycle. She's been with all of them. She's been in intermittent dating or / relationships that last 2 weeks, where she has bedroom fun with them and then the relationship doesn't go anywhere. So this woman probably has a high body count. She's given her heart to 1,000 people. It's just so not attractive, you know, for men. Where have all the good women gone? I'm gonna ask the question, guys. Where have they gone? You know, the women who were traditional, who secured the commitment up front, who throughout their life had 2 to 3 relationships that lasted long and they didn't work out for real reasons. Where have they gone? Because, guys, there's only so many times you can say something with it having meaning, or feel something that has meaning. You know, imagine this: you have a girlfriend and you take her to Paris, or you take her to Rome to have a romantic you know, vacation. Then you take her to a certain place and you tell her that you love her, that you're gonna gift her the stars, etc. You do all of that, right? And you feel it in your heart. But then you broke up. And then you do it with a second woman. You take her to France, to Paris. You say the same words again. You have the same vacation. You know, then you do it a third time, a fourth time, a fifth. How many times will it take for your words and your actions to lose meaning? You know, you're doing the same things with everyone. You're just replacing the person. You're doing the same things. You're telling the same things. They don't have meaning. I mean, how many times can you tell, oh, I'm gonna bring the stars for you, with it having meaning, when you say it to everyone? You know, it's just not special. It's not reserved. It's not anything special or out of the ordinary. At some point, gentlemen, these women, they've been through it so many times that they can no longer provide. They can no longer be a good wife, a good girlfriend, a good mother, because they don't, you know, their words and deeds mean nothing. And they, you know, at the same time, they cannot value what you do for them, because they've had like 1,000 men saying that they love them just to get in between their legs. They don't value it anymore. They don't understand it. And they oftentimes lose the ability to even discern between good and bad men. But what do you think about that, gentlemen? We'll leave the video right here. Leave me your thoughts down in the comments. Like the video if it entertained you. And I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.